It is a cold night in western Pennsylvania as we bring you inside Heinz Field here in Pittsburgh. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Time to set the old turducken aside and get ready for football as here we go on a Thanksgiving night. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. On the run, here's Anthony McFarland. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
He was brought down at the
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
On 2nd and 9, Roethlisberger. Now they set up a screen for McFarland. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a 3rd down. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And he'll find Washington. That's complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on 3rd and 1. Not the case.
yard line.
On 1st down, McFarland. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
9-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down, McFarland. And he's going to be down close to a 1st down at the Ravens' 43-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue, just make sure you feed me the football? And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
He can rack up those tackles in bunches in the run game from that middle linebacker spot.
And what he has to do is make sure he congratulates the guys in front and tells them thanks a lot, because as the guy in the middle, the Mike linebacker, you're counting on your front 3, your front 4, your front 5, whatever you've got in front of you to take up all the blocking, allow you to roam and hit. And that's what he did on that play.
Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. They shall run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. On the give, this is McFarland. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18.
Ball carrier.
Clinton Dix there for the stop.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down now, McFarland. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
McFarland, the ball carrier.
We called a lot of games, but we don't normally talk about inside linebackers being that fleet of foot, do we?
No, he was able to get outside there to make that play.
Yeah, and you know what makes them faster? Their ability to read plays, understand what offenses are trying to do, and put themselves in proper position.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Chris Boswell on for the field goal. A 32-yard attempt.
And Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble of bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 27. Jackson going to get this out to Brown. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A well-executed 22-yard gain. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. To throw is Jackson. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down, and he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know it's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do, but when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You've got to be prepared for this guy every step of the way and then try and match his athleticism.
1st down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Ingram again, a 1st down carry. And he'll slice his way down to the 30 with a pickup of 7. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
He'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Pickup on the play.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up 1st downs.
Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Jackson from the shotgun. Flushed out right. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Justin Tucker on for the field goal. A 39-yard attempt.
Tucker's kick is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So a return of serve, so to speak, here on the 2nd drive of our game as they respond to that opening field goal with 3 of their own.
I like that. Go a little tennis on me.
I know you like to mix it up with sports.
They crack a forehand back at him. They get a backhand. What was the return on?
It was a backhand. A really good backhand.
Get some nice top spin on the whole thing. I love it. Almost a mirror image when you really get down to it. I thought that was pretty good stuff.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas,
yeah,
right?
a little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield and giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
Brought down at the 39-yard line.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Play action. Now Roethlisberger. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's the rookie linebacker, Patrick Queen. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. He'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
On the tackle.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll try to run for him with Dobbins. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Taken down at the
3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
First down.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good pickup there, a 22.
Raven, first down.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Dobbins running out of the gun. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
The ball carrier.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
On second down, a run with Dobbins. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try to run with Dobbins. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
5-yard line.
On second and goal, Jackson. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
Jackson sacked.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
And goal.
Coming up at the half, a reminder we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Third and goal, Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. J.K. Dobbins, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
Well, that's what I call an answer right there. They gave up a sack on the previous play. How about what they did to finish things off, turning it right back around?
That's the response, and that O-line feels a lot better now, don't they?
Yeah, without a doubt, because give up the sack on the previous play, that just hurts those guys because they never want to see their guy get hit.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. To the right side to Eric Ebron. He got 29 yards that time. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. He's going to launch it for Washington. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
Incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot. Went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to go up top again. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Ben to throw again. And that's incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
On 4th down on is Dustin Colquitt to kick this away. DeAnthony Thomas will return it for Baltimore. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
6-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. And a gain of about 4 here moves this from the 6 up to the 10.
He was brought down.
It'd be hard to say that a defense wouldn't be ready for a 1st down run. When you can gain that kind of yardage against a defense that's really kind of geared to stop that play, your confidence has to rise, and now you've actually opened up your playbook. If you want to throw the ball now for play action, you're good to go.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
First down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. Now he steps away. He's going to take off with it. First down and more for Jackson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
The second down pass. Fumble on the play. Recovered by the offense.
So we've reached halftime here on a Thanksgiving night. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. We're still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. Jackson. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down.
That'd be exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the 3rd quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
At their own 40-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Their defense just came up with a stop right out of the locker room, and now can the offense take advantage?
Yeah, we don't want to turn this into something that it's not. It's only a one-score game, so it's not exactly a crucial possession. But at the same time, they'd like to get things started and at least come away with 3 points.
16 yards right off the bat, but a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
First carry for James Conner. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Derek Wolfe there on the stop.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Now Roethlisberger. Open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 11 yards there, 1st down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's McFarland. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Down right around the 25. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. A quick pass out to Juju. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
1 yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
That was not a designed run. It was supposed to be a pass, but it turned into an exceptional run. What a scramble for a touchdown.
Boswell good with the extra point, and we are even at 10 apiece.
Well, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And Thomas just going to hold on to this one. It's a touchback.
25-yard line.
Offense set at the line for this next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. A big play that time for the Ravens. 43 yards on the ground. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Jackson to throw. Man open left side is Brown.
Jackson's pass.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
29-yard line.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 24. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
And it's 3rd down.
The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson steps away to his left. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Bud Dupree, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone, and that is going to be incomplete. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And he's got room. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. It's a big play there for the Steelers. 44 yards on the ground. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Running with McFarland. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 31-yard line.
You can fall, you can stand firm. I'm a real one, so I ain't concerned. I'm fully built for this life. 230. Hey, tighten down. There you go.
We are headed to the 4th here on Thanksgiving night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. On 2nd and 11 now. Roethlisberger gets this to his running back. That's Jalen Samuels.
Complete to Jalen Samuels. It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range. But boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board. But give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he's able to get up here to the 26.
Partner, you know when we call a game, we talk about Lamar Jackson and his speed and his elusiveness and the ability to get him on the ground, how tough that is for a defense. But how about his development as a thrower, as a professional?
It's brought in here by Willie Snead. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Here's a give to Dobbins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Well, I can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the 2nd round. But how great is it to get a guy with that ability who can run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football in the backfield? To be able to get him in the 2nd round, that's what I call a steal.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Now a handoff for Dobbins. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Steven Nelson on the tackle.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Back to the ground, this time with Ingram. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
Ball carrier. He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and inches.
The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. He may try and run for this. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Give him 4 yards as he does it himself, and it's a first down.
And a Raven first down.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a give to Dobbins running right. Cameron Hayward in on the tackle. And now defensively they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And now Jackson will look to throw it. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
Hollywood Marquise Brown. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens have broken the tie. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17-10.
Ravens 17. Steelers 10. Justin Tucker.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Returning it, Johnson. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35.
1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, it does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done. That
one good for 20 on the catch and run. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Ebron with it over the middle. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
A gain of
23 yards, the final tally.
It's another Steelers first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll run with Samuels. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Jalen Samuels, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game. So a big play now as the Steelers will go for 2. Off the play fake. Here's Roethlisberger. And it is caught. They got the 2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead.
18. Ravens 17.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this carries into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Two huge plays there down the stretch. The sack on 2nd down. Now they force the incompletion. That's going to lead to a do-or-die 4th down.
And they look like they've got the confidence right now that no matter what gets thrown against them, but whatever play gets run, they have the ability to shut it down. They're just brimming with it right now.
Fourth down. Here's Jackson. He gets it to Brown. Complete. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow.
Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen, took a quick exhale on the sidelines. So let's go get it back and fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead. And it is incomplete, so they can't convert for 2. And now the lead stays at 5.
Steelers 18.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's Roethlisberger. That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Throwing now is Roethlisberger. He's going to let it fly. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Jay Johnson, incomplete. Clinton Dix on the coverage.
And down by 5. They've got to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for him with Roethlisberger. But it's brought in by Washington. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
They go play action now. Roethlisberger. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another first down.
Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
One last shot for Roethlisberger. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
18.
Well, Charles, a pretty exhilarating finish to the end of this ball game. At the end, the Hail Mary prayers, though, they went unanswered. Could have won it, but couldn't get it done.
Almost felt schoolyard or playground, didn't it? You remember when you called that play? Everybody just go long and try and find someone open. They gave it a shot, but unable to successfully complete it.
So for Baltimore, the win gets them a step closer to 500 at 5-6. And now they get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, it's a loss that could hurt them come playoff seeding time as they drop to 8-3.
And they will be back home next week for a date with Washington.
So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.